everybody. Today we're going to be talking about balance. There are three types of balance. Right here we're looking at radial symmetry, which is a type of balance where everything comes out from the center on a central axis or from a central point. These are fractals. Let's take a look at some other types of balance. Here we have the three types of balance. We have symmetrical balance here, where it's the same on both sides. Whatever you see here is the same over here. And that's the way butterflies have the patterns on their wings. They're the same on each side. We also have asymmetrical balance, this picture of this crab here. So he is not balanced. He is not the same on each side, but one of his claws is much larger than the other. We have our symmetrical, same on both sides, asymmetrical, not the same on both sides. And then we have radial, which is all coming out from a central point. We're going to work on another project having to do with radial symmetry after this week. So I thought I would introduce radial symmetry again to you. Here are some more examples of radial symmetry found in nature. Yep, you guessed it, a snowflake. It's all the same coming out from the center point. So all of these are the same coming out from the center. They're radiating out. Starfish, it's all the same coming out from the center. We've got these arms that all come out from the center. Many flowers have radial symmetry where they're all the same coming out from the center. Okay, so today what I thought we could work on is some radial balance with a mushroom. Boys and girls, I have a 14-year-old daughter, and I look to her to see what's popular, and I've heard that drawing mushrooms is popular right now. So that's what I thought we could do. And we have our setup right here. Now, we're going to be drawing a mushroom. Can you see where the radial balance is? It's under the mushroom. So we're kind of going to be doing our radial balance from an angle, which is a little bit more challenging, but I know you can do it. So let's start with our piece of paper, and we can look along with our drawing instructions right next to us. Hope I can fit them both in the same window here. And let's just start with step one here. So we've got our step one, and I'm not sure you can see that, so let's go a little closer. Step one, it looks like they divided the piece of paper into quarters. And let me just take a moment to thank Kathy from Art Projects for Kids for these amazing how to draw worksheets. Okay, so we have it divided into quarters, and then they drew somewhat of a kind of rectangle shape. But look at this, it's bigger at the bottom, and the line on the bottom, let me flip my pencil around, the line on the bottom is curved this way, like a smiley face. And the line at the top is curved that way, like a frown or an upside down smile. These slight variations really help the perspective to show that we're looking underneath the mushroom. So very important. So first step is we're going to divide your paper into quarters. Now I'm not going to go down the whole paper. I'm just going to lightly in the middle try to find the center. There's the center. Try to find the center. Make a very light line this way. Make a very light line this way through the center. And I know you can't see that very well, but you get the idea. You're just supposed to make some very light lines so you know where the center is. And then we're going to start right a little bit above the center with this line here. We're going to start a curved line this way. So let's go ahead, find the center, make a, I'm going to draw mine kind of small so I can fit it, a curved line here. And then we're going to come down on the edges here, and it looks like it just kind of comes in and then out. Comes in and then out. And boys and girls, it doesn't have to look just like this, but we know that the basic idea here is kind of come in and out. in and then back out again. And then we're gonna try to do that curved line underneath. So I'm gonna go ahead and just erase my center line. And I've got the base of a mushroom. Okay, next we're gonna do an ellipse. We often talk about ellipses in art because they're such a great way to fool the eye into thinking that you're looking at a circle from the side. So this is not a perfect oval. It's almost just like a very organic shape. So again, you can do your ghost drawing first, either with your pencil or with your finger, where you want to draw it. And one little tip, you go a little bit below the stem to start. So don't start right on the stem, start below the stem to make your ellipse. All right, come down here, around. Remember, we're not making a circle, we're making an ellipse, which is a circle from the side, an oval. Okay, so I've got that so far. Hopefully you can see that okay. And then we're gonna do kind of like a repeat of the oval, but it grew on top. It's almost like a muffin rising if you're baking. It rose on top and got taller. So I'm gonna come down here, right where I left off, a little bit more. Come down, around, whoa, up, over, and then come nice and close in again. Okay. My mushroom doesn't look quite centered in the middle, but that's okay. And we're gonna go on to start the radial symmetry now. Now see how they did this? They started with a line going straight up and a line going to the side, to the side. So we're gonna come down to ours, find the center, and go straight up. Go out to the side, and we're gonna start making some lines. And come down a little bit and make some more, like they're all coming out from the center. Basically, you just kind of come through here and fill these in. Try to make sure you're changing the angle a little bit so that they're all slightly different and going out to the sides, all a tiny bit different. All these lines, all different angles going out. You can add many, many more. So you could come through in between every single one, but please take your time because these lines are really defining the underside of the mushroom, and it's important that they're going in the same, or all in their own direction so that they look like they're radiating out. And basically that's about it. You can go ahead and add, you know, maybe like a little shadow under here. You could go ahead and add some leaves or something, or some grasses, whatever you want. And then we can come back in and color it.